Hello and welcome to another video. Today I want to talk about this little package of Amazon, which only cost me £18. What is it? Well, this is a universal laptop charger kit made to work with PD chargers. USB C PD chargers, not your normal cell phone chargers. It won't work with a normal cell phone charger. Now, in the box, little carry bag, doesn't matter. Now, this is our cable here, and these are all our laptop fittings. So we've got different laptop fittings here, from HP to Dell to Samsung, and so on and so on, and Lenovo. And now how this one is supposed to work is obviously plug in your PD charger, depending on what laptop you're using, and you can power your laptop. And there's no worries, because your PD charger and this will negotiate. There's a chip in here that will tell the PD charger, listen, I require, let's say example, 20 volt, 5 amps, and there we go. But what nice is about this, obviously I don't use it like this. This is just for my mobile phones and my son's Chromebook. What I've done to mine, let's see if I'll give you a look here, is I've cut the wire off here and I've connected it to some leads, which goes straight into my bench power supply. Now if you take a look up there, you'll see my bench power supply. And I'll give you guys a demonstration now why I've done it that way. Alright, so it's all different connections here. There's a little package that comes with it. There's codes on here. So like H1, it will tell you it's for Samsung. And on the actual charger, on the adapter here, it'll say the 19 volt H3. And you know, H3 is, for this one, for example, will be Asus or Toshiba, for example. This one here is H10. And we're going to look at the paper. H10 is Acer. So it tells us everything that's going on there. Alright. Now, let's just put this in here. I'll give you guys a little demonstration on why I've done it that way. Now, I've got another set here. I mean, for £18, and it's so handy, I've got two sets just for in case I lose one and I require one, or one breaks. Well, I haven't had one break yet. Not yet. Knock on wood. Right, let's just put it like this. Now, the reason I've done mine this way, now, just for in case if you guys are curious, when you cut this part off, the USB C part off, there is only two cables in here. And then they're quite nice and thick cables, which was easy enough to connect to this. There is a microcontroller in here, but because you don't use the USB C part, you don't need the microcontroller. And, well, I don't need a microcontroller because I control the voltage and amperage, everything on my benchtop power supply. The reason I did this is for testing motherboards. Alright, so we've got a motherboard here. We've got some power. I think this is a Dell motherboard. I think I've got a Dell power on here. Now if I plug it in, look at the amperage on the screen there. It tells me exactly what's going on here. So you'll see now it's a 0. What's that? Is that 66 milliamps? 6 milliamps? And if I press the power button, look, go up. No. goes up to 0.44 and then it drops down to 6. So it means it's shut down again. But something's wrong. Now, from a few motherboards I've tested, that should drop to minimum 0.001. So something on the board here is taking an extra 5 milliamps, for example. It's telling me there's something wrong here. I mean, even if you switch it on, it's supposed to go over an amp to say it's running normally. And I'll give you guys a demonstration on a good known laptop. So if we take a good known laptop, take my HP here. Let's just take this off. I think this one is HP. This one HP, H6. Let's just make double sure. Yeah, HP. Now, thing what I want to do, I wish they put on here HP or Dell or whatever instead of just the codes. Just make it easier. But I'll just do it myself. And like I said, nice thing is you can't mix the polarity on these. They are made in such a way that it can only go one way. Now this is a good working laptop. There's nothing wrong with this laptop. Well, nothing yet in any way, but there's nothing wrong with it at the moment. Plugging in the charger. You saw it was 0.1 there, but the reason it's shooting up now because it's actually charging the battery. Because the battery on this one is, I think, about 60%. So it's not actually charging the battery. So we can see it, yep, it's going up. It's charging the battery. And we can see the laptop's not on. So we know it's charging the battery. Now look at the amperage and see what happens when I actually switch it on. And there we know it's on. Look at the amperage, it's going higher. So it's charging the battery, plus it's running the laptop. And we can see it in the amperage. Yes, it's running, it's charging. I don't think you guys will be able to see the charging icon. I don't know if you will see it, but yes, it's running fine, perfectly, nothing wrong. So let's just switch it off. Don't need this out now. And just keep your eyes on the amperage. So the amperage tells you the story on how it runs. Yes, if you've taken the cost of a benchtop power supply and this adapter, it's expensive. But like I said, if you're working with quite a lot of laptops, fixing laptops, this comes in very handy. It tells you the whole story. And I mean, for £18. I mean, if you're really someone who fixes stuff, chances are that you got a benchtop power supply. And I mean, this one I've got very, very good benchtop power supply, and it wasn't that expensive. I think it was only £70. It's worth its weight in gold, actually. Well, I actually wish, because it's quite heavy. Now, if you guys are interested in this little kit, I'll leave a link down in the description. Does YouTube still allow that now? I don't know if YouTube still allow links. I'm not sure. But you can go on Amazon and just search for, I don't know if you will see the name there. This camera of mine is not the best. It's called HKY USB C to USB C charger. Little carry bag to put all your bits in. Now, as you guys can notice, 2 sets. It's well worth the money. And keep this. Why do they never go back in the box the same way they go out? Anyway, I'll sort that out later. So let me know in the description what you guys think about this little item and whether you're going to pick it up or not. If you enjoy things like this, let me know. Thank you for watching the video. See you in the next one. Bye.